If you've got a hedge, then you'll want a hedge trimmer. It's the easiest way to keep your hedges nice and tidy and keep them the size and shape that you want. From corded to petrol to battery powered, there's a variety of models to choose from. Corded models are handy if your hedges are close to your house or a power supply, and if you won't be moving around your property too much. They're generally lighter also. Petrol-powered models are portable and generally deliver a decent amount of power to get through the heavy-duty tasks. You'll need to pre-mix the petrol with good quality two-stroke oil. Battery-powered models are now just as good as petrol models and deliver a good amount of power for most tasks. They're quieter, there's less vibration, and there's a range of sizes and battery-powered depending on the tasks. They're also portable and your battery can fit into other tools in the brand's range. As always, when choosing a tool, think about the type of job you'll be doing. And in the case of hedge trimmers, that comes down to the size and type of your hedge. The bigger and woodier your hedge, the more heavy-duty model you'll need. But if you've only got a small hedge like a box hedge, then a smaller, lighter model will suit. Look at the length of your cutting blade. The longer it is, the easier it is to keep your cut straight because you'll need to make fewer passes. But remember, a longer blade will also mean a slightly heavier tool, so make sure you're comfortable with its weight. This corded model is super light with a shorter blade, great for your smaller hedges. Then look at the gap between the teeth. The wider the gap, the bigger the branch you can cut. So let's have a look at the main features of a hedge trimmer. Now, the great thing about these tools is they're pretty simple to operate. This is the blade protector, and obviously underneath is our cutting blade. Right on the end of the cutting blade is our tip protector. Now, that is there to protect the blade in case you hit it against something solid. Now, we have a 18-volt battery, slips in there. Over here we have our 56-volt battery delivering the power and performance of petrol without the noise. Now, the good thing about this, I can take this battery, put it in a backpack, then all our weight gets transferred onto our back, and I just take the shell of a battery, that plugs into the tool, making that a really nice, lightweight, powerful tool to use. Now, on most hedge trimmers, we have a two-stage trigger system. One on the front, which is your safety, and then your trigger on the back here under your hand grip. If your hedges are high and you don't want to work on a ladder, a hedge trimmer on a fixed pole or a telescopic hedge trimmer is a great idea. They'll allow you to work on the ground because the blade is at the end of an adjustable pole. A pivoting blade is also handy so you can angle it and reach the top of tall hedges for a nice flat cut. It's also a lot safer than working up on a ladder. Now, when it comes to safety, you'll need ear and eye protection. Gloves are really handy also. If you do need to use a ladder, make sure it's sitting on a flat and level surface. If you're using an extension cord, make sure it's been tagged and tested and that you're using an RCD. Cut from the ground up in long, steady, sweeping motions, working forwards along the length of the hedge. Do the front and sides first and the top last. Depending on the height of your hedge, hold the trimmer parallel to the ground or use an extension pole with a pivoting handle and move slowly down the length to get a nice straight cut. Step back and check your level regularly. When you're done, always give it a quick clean, as resins from certain plants can ruin your blades if left on there. Use a brush or soapy water and a cloth, but use gloves and be very careful of the blades. Now, one last thing, always make sure you keep your blade sharp. The sharper the blade, the cleaner the cut, the better the finish, and always make sure you get it sharpened by a professional. Now you've got all the info you need to head in store and grab the right hedge trimmer for you. Don't forget to subscribe to the Mitre YouTube channel for more great content, or click here to watch more now.